We were in Ajmer, and Baba said, Mani is to learn driving. And she used to take Kitty and the others, wherever. Irain was there at the time too. This was in Ajmer, 40 maybe, 40, 41. So I was taught by Elizabeth. Now Elizabeth took a car to be a person. The respect she had for the car, the detailed knowledge she had of the car, the way she could convey the importance of the different parts of a car was amazing. I mean, before I sat behind the wheel, I knew the mechanic, the body of the car, like it was a person. The liver, the spleen, the kidneys, the everything. You know, what happens when you reverse the clutch, or when you put the car in clutch, and first gear, second gear, third gear, what happens? Every little thing, it was so wonderful. But then she had me sit behind the wheel and she was teaching me. And one thing she found rather strange, that I was very good at going backward. I was much better at reverse than I was going forward. And she said to me once, she said, Mani dear, she always called me Mani, like my father did. And she said, Mani dear, you'll have to go forward sometime. And I said, yes. So I did go forward. I was good at it, as she told me, but I still was better at going backward. So then, when I learned it, but before I could completely go through my education of driving with her, like signs and things like that, Elizabeth and Norina were sent back to the States for some work. So here I was, ready to have my license, but I had to take my license in a stranger's car, a hired car, a little hired car, which is nothing like Elizabeth's car, which she kept so beautiful. But still, and here was this Indian driver who was very nervous about me for some reason. Although everybody said how good I was, he was nervous, and his Indian accent, you know. So when I would drive, he would say horn, horn, meaning blow the horn. But he said haran, haran, which means a deer. So I said, I would look out for the deer. Where is the deer? I couldn't find the deer. Anyway, the great day came. I had to go and have get my license, and Baba had heard, and everybody knew, that the man, the English, because we were in the this is all during the British Raj. So as the Englishman there, he was a very tall guy, very strict, very hard. And they said, everybody said, he won't give her a license. He's that hard as nails. Oh, said Baba. So Baba had a cable telegram sent to Ramju, who was in Satara or Nasik somewhere, and said, come quickly, because Ramju was, you know, a car worm, not a bookworm, but a car worm. He knew everything about cars, and he could speak about cars, and he would help. He would be of help. So, but in the meantime, I had to go. My date was fixed. So everybody helped. Irain, I still remember, she'd knitted mittens out of silk, cream-colored silk thread, you know. So I had those, so the tips of my fingers could still be out. But Mara gave me her best handkerchief. Somebody gave me this, and I was all dressed, and I was looking very presentable. In those days, during the British regime, you really had to look proper. You know, you had to see and that would help my cause. So even if I didn't do it very well, he might still give me, I don't know. Anyway, I was all ready. Everybody was out, you know, greeting me, well wishes, and sending me off. And Baba's there and says, not to worry. And that, where is Ramju? Why has Ramju come? Has Ramju come? And I've gone there. Now, this guy is so tall, I had to put my head out of the window and look up to see him. Inflexible face, no smile, no thing. There were no robots in those days. And he said, those two trees at the back there? Quite some distance away, there were two trees, far apart only to allow a car through. Only that. And quite at a distance, he says, reverse, go through those trees, come right back here. Ha. How Baba. I zoomed, and before he knew it, I was there. He looked so startled. He was so amazed. They said he makes you go through the paces for endlessly. Not a single other test would he give me. After this performance, I mean, I must be an ace at driving. He just went in, wrote that thing, gave it to me. He still looked surprised, you know. So I said, thank you, sir. And I went home, and I give Baba this telegram, and Baba, you know, so happy I've achieved this for Baba. And Baba takes the telegram. He's so happy. He gives me an embrace. Everybody else. And then somebody brings a thing, says, just to let you know, Baba, Ramju has just arrived. I was so happy he didn't come earlier. I didn't need his help at all, only Baba's help.